For centuries, the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean remained a formidable barrier, separating the continents and shrouding the Americas in mystery. The known world ended at the ocean's edge, a realm of churning waters and whispered legends of distant lands. Yet the human spirit, ever curious, yearned to pierce the veil of the unknown and uncover the secrets that lay beyond the horizon. The allure of new lands, untold riches, and the sheer thrill of exploration beckoned adventurers and dreamers alike. The quest to conquer the Atlantic was fraught with peril. Sailors braved treacherous currents, unpredictable storms, and the fear of the unknown. They navigated by the stars, relying on rudimentary maps and sheer determination. Yet, driven by a thirst for discovery and the promise of glory, these intrepid explorers ventured forth, their voyages forever etching their names into the annals of history. Their stories, tales of courage, ambition, and the enduring human spirit continue to captivate our imaginations centuries later. Among the most renowned of these explorers are Christopher Columbus, the Genoese navigator who sailed under the Spanish flag, and Leif Erikson, the intrepid Viking voyager from Scandinavia. Separated by centuries, their voyages to the Americas stand as pivotal moments in human history. Columbus, seeking a westward passage to the East Indies, embarked on his journey in 1492. Driven by a desire for gold, spices, and the glory of reaching the Orient, he set sail with 3 ships, the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. 5 centuries earlier, around the year 1000, Leif Erikson, heir to a legacy of Viking exploration, led an expedition westward from Greenland. Lured by tales of a land rich in timber and resources, Erikson and his crew sailed aboard their sturdy longships, their distinctive dragon-headed prows cutting through the waves. These 2 voyages, though separated by time and driven by different motivations, would forever alter the course of history, marking the beginning of sustained contact between Europe and the Americas. Columbus made landfall in the Bahamas, believing he had reached the Indies. He claimed the islands for Spain, naming them the West Indies. His encounters with the Taino were initially peaceful, marked by curiosity and trade. But his quest for gold soon led to exploitation and conflict. Erikson landed on the rugged shores of North America. He established a settlement at L'Anse aux Meadows in Newfoundland. The Vikings traded and conflicted with the indigenous people. Unlike Columbus, the Viking presence was brief, leaving behind only traces. Section 4. Dispelling the myths, setting the record straight. The voyages of Columbus and Erikson have been shrouded in myth and misconception. Contrary to popular belief, Columbus did not discover America, a land already inhabited by millions of indigenous peoples. His arrival marked the beginning of European awareness of the Americas, not their discovery. The notion that Columbus proved the Earth was round is also a fallacy. Educated Europeans had long accepted the Earth's sphericity. Columbus's miscalculation lay in his underestimation of the Earth's circumference, leading him to believe he had reached Asia. Similarly, the Viking voyages to North America, while less celebrated, challenged the narrative of Columbus as the sole pioneer. Erikson's arrival in Newfoundland predates Columbus by centuries, demonstrating that Europeans had reached the Americas long before 1492. These historical revisions, while challenging traditional narratives, enrich our understanding of the past, highlighting the complexities of exploration and cross-cultural encounters. Section 5. The Columbian Exchange, a world transformed. Columbus's voyages, though marked by miscalculation and brutality, had far-reaching consequences, triggering what historians call the Columbian Exchange. This exchange of plants, animals, diseases, and ideas between the Eastern and Western hemispheres transformed the world in profound ways. The introduction of New World crops like potatoes, tomatoes, and maize to Europe revolutionized agriculture and diets. Conversely, European livestock, such as horses, cattle, and pigs, reshaped the landscapes and lifestyles of the Americas. However, the Columbian Exchange also had devastating consequences. European diseases such as smallpox, measles, and influenza ravaged indigenous populations, decimating their numbers and weakening their resistance to European encroachment. The transatlantic slave trade, a consequence of the demand for labor in the newly established colonies, would cast a long shadow over the Americas, leading to centuries of exploitation and suffering. Section 6. The Viking legacy, faded footprints in the sands of time. The Viking presence in North America, though brief, left its own mark, albeit a more subtle one. Archaeological evidence at Lanceau Meadows provides tangible proof of their transatlantic voyage, challenging Eurocentric narratives of exploration. The Vikings, skilled navigators and shipbuilders, demonstrated the feasibility of transatlantic travel centuries before Columbus. Their interactions with indigenous populations, though marked by both trade and conflict, provide glimpses into the complex dynamics of early cross-cultural encounters. However, unlike the Columbian Exchange, which initiated a period of sustained contact and transformation, the Viking presence in North America faded with time. Their settlements were abandoned, their stories passed down through oral traditions and sagas. It was not until the 20th century, with the archaeological discoveries at Lanceau Meadows, that their remarkable voyages were definitively confirmed, adding a crucial chapter to the story of early transatlantic exploration. Section 7. Shaping the Modern World, a legacy of exploration and encounter. The voyages of Columbus and Ericsson continue to shape our understanding of the past and the interconnectedness of our world. History is a tapestry woven from multiple perspectives, and exploration has been a continuous human endeavor. Columbus's voyages initiated an era of global exchange that transformed diets, economies, and societies. Viking voyages challenge Eurocentric narratives and demonstrate early European exploration. As we explore new frontiers, we must respect indigenous cultures and foster